Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Got our coffee here. I'm excited to get on here live real quick and pick up. Well, cheers to pick up where we left off, man. This is the virtual REI rundown, day number 25. It is 6 a.m. We're going to be going live starting this morning at 7 a.m. every single morning for the next 3 weeks. If you guys missed out or have you missed the post, we're doing our Zero to Hero challenge, where we're going to be building a business from scratch. So the same stuff I'm talking to you guys here about in the mornings, we're actually going to put it into practice. I'm going to show you guys how easy this business is to get going if you focus on the right stuff. Okay, important stuff. So everything we've been talking about, just putting it all together. And that's why I want to take some brief time with you guys this morning. What's up, folks there on Instagram? Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully I'll see you on the live audience for this Zero to Hero challenge. If you missed out on that, I'll show you guys how you can sign up so you can get the recordings when we're done. But yeah, this is day number 25. We talked about lead gen. We talked about acquisition. We talked about disposition. We talked about admin. Now we're going to put it all together. Okay. And today I wanted to address one of the biggest questions, I guess the most asked question that I get in regards to when you get your business started. Besides, like, should I set up an LLC? We'll address that later. But most importantly, should I get a partner, right? Should I partner up, right? And I think the answer to that question is, where are you at right now, right? What I see a lot of times is a lot of folks just partner with people for financial reasons. Don't do that. I personally did that in the beginning too. I was like, oh, well, I don't have enough money I have some money, but if I partner with this person, we could double our money and we could do more, right? Instead of focusing on strengths and weaknesses, right? So you hear Pace talk about the rocket fuel, right? And I love this because, Pace harps on this, and it's the truth. You got to find someone that complements you. Now, some people, it's just maybe having a partnership is not the right move. You don't need a partnership. If you're a visionary, you can hire an integrator. If you're an integrator, you can find visionaries to work with. They're easier, right? It's easier to find visionaries than integrators. But and if you guys are not aware with that, just go read Rocket Fuel. But basically, visionaries are the people that are out there that have the big ideas but really lack execution. And then the integrators are the people that will say no, but they're really on the data side. Naturally, they pull away from having tough conversations or confrontations. They rather, kind of like say, hey, I love structure. I love doing this. And visionaries are not on the structured side, right? Sometimes very disorganized. So where are you at, right? And find someone that complements you. If you're a visionary, if you find someone who has structure, who can help you on that side. For me, that's my favorite part about the partnership with Cody, is that he has that structure. And then Pace is so far off on the visionary side that he creates incredible opportunities for the business. And I'm just right here in between. I'm a little, I have more visionary tendencies than integrators, but I'm able to do a little bit of both, right? But I identify my strengths. And to be honest with you guys, when it comes to partnerships, I'm not, my very first one, I had partnered with a very good friend of mine, and it did not end great because I focused more on, let's just make some money together, rather than, is this person the right fit for me in this business? Not the right fit of he's a bad person. He's a great person. But we haven't talked in years now because of having a bad partnership. We both had similar skills, so we naturally butted heads, right? So the answer to this question, guys, if you're how do I start with a partner? Do I even need a partner? Is that a route that I need to go? You got to ask yourself, what is your natural inclinations? What is your natural skill set? And then find someone that can complement that or hire it. Now, do not, please, do not partner with someone for financial purposes. Do not partner with someone who can be your money person, right? Because that will never work, because you'll get frustrated to the point where you're doing all the work. Okay, there's a couple scenarios here, one of which is you're going to do all the work, you start making money, and now this other person who has just money and they gave you money to start the business, they have skin in the game, now they want to dictate what you do, and you're like, dude, I've been busting my butt for this, right? So don't sacrifice the long-term vision of your company. Don't play that short game of just needing money now. Don't sacrifice the longevity of your business just for money up front, right? And then likewise, don't just partner with people that's going to give you money, and then you guys end up having both you guys being visionaries, so everything's disorganized and nothing gets done, or both you guys being integrators where a lot of stuff gets done on the system side, but you're really struggling getting deals across the finish line, right? You're really struggling getting contracts signed, really struggling getting those things to close escrow. See, a lot of people do that too, where they're naturally integrators and they partner with someone just like them, and they don't get any revenue. So the answer to this question today, guys, as you start putting your business together, as you get this lead gen thing figured out and acquisitions and all that stuff, the answer to the question of, do you need a partner? For me personally, I love having partners in the business. Number one, because it's created a bunch of different opportunities, not just inside this one business. So thinking long term, I'd rather make less money now and have more opportunities. And then I also realize that some people are just better than me at a lot of things, right? So how can I find level 10s in other areas that I am not a level 10, right? You guys know Pace. He's crazy on so many different things. And then likewise, we pick up on some areas that, we're blind on, maybe we're not the strongest in. But ultimately, I just want to make money with people that I enjoy being around and I enjoy working with, and people that push me, right? And then likewise, I feel like it's a give and a take. It's not take. It's I can push them too, right? So I think it goes both ways. But I would ideally, in the perfect world, the reason why I have partners is, number one, we push each other, we expand, we're looking at future forward. We're all on the same page as far as what we're trying to do in the next 10, 15, 20 years. But at the same time, like, we can push each other and we want to make money together because we enjoy each other's company, not just on the friendship level, but hey, like, I feel like we all bring something unique to the table. So before you partner with someone, do they bring something unique to the table? Do they have ideas? Do they have, systems? Do they have, things that they can bring and say, hey, I can do lead gen. I got this thing figured out, and Dispo, I got buyers list. Like, this is my thing. I love doing it. And you're like, dude, I love that because I love talking to sellers and I love getting contracts. Or maybe you're the lead gen person. Maybe you're the Dispo person. And you find someone who can help you with the acquisition, and they have money, right? That can invest equally with you. The last thing you want to do is, people get weird with money, man. And this is huge stuff, right? I said, don't just take on a partner just for funding. And then likewise, don't find a partner who doesn't have anything and you fund the entire business. Find someone that can go equal with you, right? So even if that's just, hey, I got $500, say, okay, perfect. I'll have $500 too. Let's give this a shot. We'll put both of our money in and we'll do this thing, right? Of course, you're going to want to have an operating agreement. You're going to have LLC. We'll talk about that later this week. But ultimately, you want to find someone who can be in it with you equally, right? Because it's going to lead to a lot of frustration if they are not. If you guys are not on the same page, if you guys are both visionaries, if you guys are both integrators, if one of you guys have money and one of you doesn't, if one of you have more time and the other one doesn't, if one of you guys work a 9-to-5 job and one of you have full time to devote to this business, all this stuff has to be clearly communicated before you get started. So maybe having a partner isn't the best fit. If you're like, well, I don't have any, like, these are my skill sets and I'd just rather hire out. That's okay too. But ultimately for me, I was like, okay, I can go fast if I go alone. You guys heard the saying, but I can go farther if we go together. So that's why partnerships made sense to me. But of course, you have to make that determination for yourself. So guys, I appreciate you coming hanging out. I got to get ready to head over to Pace's house because we have the 0 to Hero challenge today. If you guys did not sign up for that, or if you missed the live audience, because it was for a very small private audience, for the next 3 weeks, they're going to be watching us. If you want the recordings, we're going to end up packaging everything together once we're done. Once the 3 weeks is over, it's probably going to take us 2 or 3 weeks to get everything, chopped up and put together with only the best stuff. If you want a copy of that, if you want to be a part of that group, we're only going to be releasing around 100 at a time. I think we already have around 600 on the waiting list. But if you want to join the waiting list, I would hope that you would do it sooner than later. You can head over to 0toherorei.com. So 0 to TO hero HEROREI.com, and you can join the waiting list. So guys, I hope you got some value from this video today. I can't wait to see you guys on the live if you are a part, and if not, please make sure you're in that waiting list. And guys, if you got some value today, of course, as always, make sure to like this video and head over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, because I'll still be going live there every single morning. I appreciate you guys as always. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.